February 1959. 9 experienced Soviet hikers vanish in the Ural Mountains. When their bodies are found, the scene defies logic. A tent ripped open from within, footprints leading into sub-zero darkness, and corpses with injuries unlike anything nature should inflict. For decades, the Dyatlov Pass incident has haunted investigators and conspiracy theorists alike, but now new science may finally crack this frozen enigma. Led by 23-year-old Igor Dyatlov, the group camped on the slopes of Kolatsiakol, Dead Mountain. Journals and photos show they were seasoned adventurers, prepared for brutal conditions. But something forced them to slash their tent and flee into -40°C darkness, some barefoot, others in underwear. Days later, rescuers found 2 bodies near a fire, then 3 more frozen in mid-retreat. Months later, the final 4 were discovered in a ravine. Their injuries horrifying: crushed ribs, fractured skulls, missing eyes, even a tongue. One victim's clothes were radioactive. The official 1959 inquiry blamed an overwhelming natural force, but offered no answers. The files were sealed, sparking theories from UFOs to secret weapons, until science stepped in. In 2021, Swiss scientists Johann Gomer and Alexander Puzrin proposed a radical answer: a slab avalanche. Unlike loose snowslides, slabs are dense layers that fracture suddenly. The hikers had dug a platform into the slope for their tent, weakening the snowpack. Katabatic winds, gravity-driven gusts, piled snow above them. Hours later, the slab broke free. Using code from Disney's Frozen and GM crash test data, they proved even a small slab could crush bones. Survivors dragged injured comrades toward the woods, succumbing to hypothermia. But critics ask, why no avalanche debris, and why strip off clothes? Alternative theories persist. Katabatic winds, sudden hurricane force gusts could have shredded the tent, forcing a panicked escape. Others point to infrasound low-frequency noise from wind vortexes inducing terror. Then there's the radiation. One hiker's clothes tested positive, fueling speculation of secret nuclear test, yet no other traces were found. As for the undressing, paradoxical undressing, a hypothermia-induced delusion of burning heat. The avalanche theory explains injuries, but not everything. Why were tongues and eyes missing? Could scavengers be to blame? And what of Mansi tribe symbols in photos or reports of orange spheres in the sky? Even the 2020 Russian reinvestigation left gaps, declaring the case closed but conceding no one survived to tell the story. Dyatlov Pass reminds us how fear fills voids in knowledge. For every slab avalanche model, there's a ufologist or Yeti hunter, yet the truth may be simpler, a perfect storm of nature's brutality. As Goem notes, this is a story of courage, friends dragging friends to safety, even as hope froze solid. But mysteries linger. Radiation, missing organs, a tent cut open not in panic but precision. Until time thaws all secrets, Dyatlov Pass remains a riddle, wrapped in snow, guarded by ghosts. 60 years later, the Urals still whisper. What forced them into the night? Perhaps the answer lies not in how they died, but in why we need to know. End